Step 9 to launch a new custom decoration business is to learn how digital artwork really works. It is extremely important that when you own a custom decoration industry that you understand the different types of file formats and what exactly the difference between a bitmap and vector image is. If you do not understand how digital artwork works, you are really going to struggle to properly communicate what you need to your customers. By just taking a little bit of time and watching just some of our videos, we break down what exactly a vector image is and what a bitmap image is. Essentially, one uses dots and pixels to create images, which you use within a bitmap program like Photoshop, or we use lines and curves to create vector images using a software program like CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator. Now, whichever graphic design suite that you go with, remember that they are very expensive. To get a full Adobe suite that often has Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, which both come in handy depending on what you're doing, you're going to be looking at typically over $1,000. Whereas CorelDRAW and Corel Paint are typically much cheaper, typically around $500 or less. Not exactly has all of the abilities of Adobe Suite, but it's a little bit more user-friendly. Over time, you're going to actually realize that you want just about every type of graphic software program in your decoration business because CorelDRAW has advantages to Adobe Illustrator, whereas Photoshop sometimes makes more sense as well. So it really depends on what you're doing, but however you go about your custom decoration business, you must understand how digital artwork works, whether it be printing when it comes to the vector and the bitmaps, or sewing for embroidery and understanding what exactly digitized artwork is. You must first use a vector to have it converted into a digitized artwork. That digitized design can then be sewn using an embroidery machine. Without digitizing artwork, it cannot be sewn by an embroidery machine. And once a design has been digitized, it is being digitized for a specific product and size. It cannot be stretched bigger or smaller without losing a lot of quality because it's actually set up to be laying down a certain amount of stitches in a certain amount of area. And if you change it, everything won't look right. If you have any questions about how digital artwork works, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.